Shalom. We're gonna start this lesson off, man. It's a nice, cool day. All praises to Yahawah. All praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakak, Qudash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, Shalom. What's going on, guys? It's my first live stream. Well, not live stream, but first recorded. Face to person. I don't normally be on the cameras like that. So excuse me if anything. But today's lesson, we want to go into fearing the Lord and why the fear of the Lord is important. Okay, so let's start this off with the scripture. Alright, so this is why it's important to fear the Lord, okay? Alright. Okay, so we got Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." I'm going to read that one more time. All right, Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So basically, the Lord is saying that, He's the Almighty. You can't trump, you can't trump anything that He has, for anybody. He kills and He make alive. A lot of people say that the Lord does not kill, but that scripture right there proves that, that's not true. The Lord, is the power of all powers. You can't get around that judgment. You can't get around. And He has great judgment pouring out in these last days. Let's go to another one. I kill, I make alive. As one person is dying, there's a newborn coming in. It's just, that's the Lord's cycle. You can't outbeat that. You can't do nothing. And there's no God with me. All these other idols and false gods and stuff like that people call on in these different religions, they don't have nothing on the Most High Yahawashi, man. It's just what it is. They're false gods. They're false gods. The gods of the heathens are false gods. The people of the other nations. Okay, let's go to so we're gonna go to a wise saying in Proverbs 1 and 7. All right. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Okay. To continue, it says, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. When you become to learn of the Lord's ways, that, hey, you're gonna have to fear the Lord because He's in everything, man. He's just so powerful. You can't get around Him. It's just what it is. It's a powerful, Almighty. The Heavenly Father. Okay. It's another one. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawah and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So you want to when the Lord bring that fear among you, you start to, when you fear the Most High Yahawashi with a healthy fear, you start putting righteous acts in action. You start to move on. You start to move on doing the right things. You know what I mean? and doing his commandments, which are the righteous acts, you know. Okay, so here's another one. Job 28, verse 28, chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. You know, so, you know, the fear of the Lord is wisdom, because, you know, when you fear the Lord, it's going to cause you to stop a lot of wickedness, you know. It's going to cause you to stop smoking. It's going to cause you to, you know, put away a lot of things, you know. And, which is, you know, which is very, 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 how you want to say it, very, very useful to your soul, you know, just putting away the wicked acts, you know, that we learned over here in Babylon the Great, you know, which is America, you know, putting away these wicked acts and fearing the Lord. It says, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So to depart from evil is great understanding, man. You see something going down, you know, if you had a, you know, you see something going down, you know, you see your old friends in the world, if they are in a group, you know, they texting you, oh, we're coming to smoke out this way, we're gonna do some smoking. It's just not, it's not wise. It's not wise to go with them. It's actually, you know, it's wise to flee from them, you know. It's wise to flee from them. But what are they doing? They don't have the fear of the Lord. They're sinning. You know, following the temple with that smoke. Okay, here's another one. It's a good one. Okay. So Proverbs 14:27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of, you know, a lot of things you get caught up in, man. And it is a snare unto your soul, which can lead into death, man. You know, you out there just creating all type of wickedness and sin and abominations. But the fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, you know. When you fear the Lord, you know, it's a healthy fear. You know that it's a fountain of life. Like you become living, you know what I'm saying? Now you become aware of not being caught in the traps and the snares, you know. Okay, this is a nice one right here, going into the Israel right here. So Deuteronomy 10:12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. You know? We'll get the rest of that scripture real quick. With all thy soul. It's a little cold out here. Woo. Thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. Okay, so you know the holy power of Israel. You know, all he requires of you is to walk in his ways, which are doing his law, statutes, and commandments, and to fear him. You know, to really fear him, because that fear keep you. It's a healthy fear. It keep you in line. It keeps you in line, and it keeps you focused. You know, it keeps you focused on, you know, on a righteous path. You know, so you don't fall into the snares of death. All right. Okay, so let's bring up a couple examples. Let's go into a couple. Phone dying. So let's go into a couple examples. Okay. A couple examples on why you should fear the Lord. Let me Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's go to a great example on why you should fear the Lord, man. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Salakia, which means sorry, excuse me, um, in Hebrew. Um, so basically, I wanted to go into an example of fearing the Lord. Why you should fear the Lord. Okay, so it's a situation that happened around Numbers, in the account of Numbers, chapter 16. And everybody, a lot of people know about this chapter, but it's just a great lesson on how to fear the Lord. On why you should fear the Lord. So number 16. Yeah, my phone died. I'm sorry about that. Number 16. Number 16. Let's start about chapter 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah and Dathan and Abiram. So before the video shut off, I was going into just basically that a camp rose up against Moses' leadership, which was ordained by the Most High Yahawashi. And basically, they came against them and started going their own way, going their own route, and so there's verse 25, and Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him, and he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. So Moses was given that warning, a great warning that the Lord was coming, a great warning, so these wicked men, they just touch nothing of theirs, Verse 27. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, and on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the doors of their tents, and their wives, and their sons, and their little children. Verse 28. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of mine own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth, and swallow them up with all that appertain unto them, so all that mingle amongst them, that did not heed to the warning, all that appertain unto them, that listen to them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth, verse 32, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up. and their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods. They and all that appertained to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. So that is a serious moment that happened, and yes, the Lord can make it happen. The Lord he controls the earthquakes. He controls all these different things that's going on. He's behind everything. So, as he said, I kill and I make alive. So there's different instruments that the Lord can use to kill you. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the whole matter, fear the Lord and follow His law, statutes, and commandments. Roughly paraphrasing. So I just want to read that what happened to them again. So. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works. So, Moses was basically saying, look, I'm not self-willed, man. I'm being driven by the Most High, Yahawashi, man. And you coming up against the powers that was ordained. You're coming against the leadership that was ordained by the Most High Himself, man. It says, for I have not done them of mine own mind. Moses is telling them, look, man, this is not self-will, man. The Lord has been leading me through this, through this very situation for the nation of Israel. He chose me to be the leadership of what's going on right now in a physical form. And then he went on to say in verse 29, if these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth, it's talking about the earth open her mouth. We don't have to explain that. And swallow them up with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick unto the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord, Yahawashi, man. They have provoked the power. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words. I don't know, can't get it. Excuse me, I hit the wrong screen. It don't matter. 32, and the earth opened her. So swallow them. And verse 31, and it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods. They and all that appertained to them went down alive, swallowed up alive. It's like going down inside of the cracking of the earth alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel, Israel began to fear, and all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. So Israel, at always, Israel is, when they see punishment, man, when people see punishment, it's just when people see great judgment, that's when they want to fear, man. And this just not gonna be, that's not gonna be a healthy fear in the last days, man. You gotta fear before the things start happening. You gotta know that the power is in charge of everything, man. Before things start happening, that's a healthy fear. Understanding that, even though it's going smooth right now, everything can be going left. Everything, well, it's not going smooth. Things are turning up, right? Things are turning up. But as in your daily life right now, you stay able to hit the couch, relax, eat, and everything like that. See, people not fearing because they're in this joyous spirit with partying and everything like that. So they're not in the spirit of fearing right now, man. They don't see nothing but having a good time right now. And this is the time when you want to fear. You want to develop a righteous fear towards the Most High Yahawashi. And Most High willing, we all are developing that righteous fear towards the Most High Yahawashi. Most High willing, He's able to reward us for that fear that we had towards Him, for having it in an early stand of time. You feel me? Not having it when things are going down and you just, oh Lord, Heavenly Father, Lord Yahawashi, Lord, I ask that you deliver me from this, man. This is crazy. No. We asking that way before the big storm comes. We asking these things before the big storm comes and before everything goes to shit. So just continue to pray and ask the Most High Yahawashi to forgive us. Man, it's gonna be crazy coming up this few times. It's gonna be serious. So yeah, the fear of the Lord. That's what the lesson is about. The fear of the Lord and why you should fear the Lord. There's plenty more examples inside the Bible on why you should fear the Lord, man. Plenty of examples. But as the scriptures say, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Do not despise instruction. Follow instruction. And follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord Yahawashi. Put that into action before crazy destructions come. It's gonna be serious, man. But that's all I got for today. All praise to Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and shalom to the hopeful elect, man. Most High willing, we be of that household, man. We be of that household of the elect. In Yahawashi name we pray, amen.